Hey guys, what's up? So today I would like to talk about something, you know, first of all, let me just get this out of the way. First of all, this is an opinion on what I saw a recent trailer for is He-Man 2021 reboot. The second reboot we had for our He-Man, I mean we had the 2000s reboot, but I saw a little bit, thought it was okay. I haven't saw Revelation, so I have zero opinions on that show. And no hate to the show, I did feel like it could have been something else, to be honest. It could have been in a different show with a different cast. Maybe similar cast members, but a different cast would do. And I don't hate Kevin Smith. Wow, surprisingly I don't hate the guy despite his opinions on Twitter and angering at some fans. He's just a fine, cool guy. Maybe he's alright. I feel like the guy, to me, in my opinion, is just a guy who's lost in time. No hate to the guy, but he felt like a guy who was lost in time, in my opinion. During the age where movies have constantly changed designs, opinions, cultures, pretty much everything else, and I just feel like, to me, he's like Steve Rogers, lost in time, to be honest. I do feel like the guy should get some recovery. I'll give him still a chance. I just feel like the guy is just a lost in time guy a bit to me. And yeah, I do hope recovery and everything, but still, I just don't feel like we should straight up go cancel culture on on his ass, to be honest. Sorry, mind my language. Mind my language a bit. I'm going to say, yeah. And no, I have no opinions to review He-Man Revelation, so yeah, if anyone asks, no, I'm not reviewing that show. And to me, I always would say He-Man is one of those franchises that tried to come back to relevancy, but kind of failed, to be honest. Same goes with Thundercats, maybe. We do not speak of the colored since you know also literally beat your ass. Anyways, sorry about that. Yes, my thoughts on the new He-Man Revelation. Sorry, just joking. I'm not done talking about He-Man Revelation. I have no plans to review that series. I haven't seen it yet. But what I'm talking about. Anyways, this Netflix's other new He-Man show is a 2021 reboot. So, yeah. So the trailer begins with some two sort of returning villains. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Sorry I've done one of these characters. I think her name was Tempra or something. Carrying a sword that he must give it to a champion, which is Adam. I feel like Adam's design in normal looks less like looks more like a normal. I did feel like when he's in He-Man form, wow, I do feel like they literally just go, how we're going to, I know, done. I think personally it looks alright, more what I would feel like imagining a modern rendition. As well as Skeletor looking like, at least he looks like a bit of a more convincing villain. Also, his voice actor does also sound like him. Yes. I'm sorry, I was just thinking of this. It was voiced by Dan King, and I think he sounds like a bit of a better Skeletor. No hate to, Mark Hamill's interpretation, but I think I can see that. Although the voice acting crew seems a bit promising, we all know Yuri Lowe is going to be voicing He-Man, and Fred Charles is going to be voicing King, and Roger Craig Smith is going to be voicing Kasha. Yeah, I do feel like the decent roster choices, I did feel like in my opinion work well. I did feel like the character designs work pretty good, decent, at least looking less like, looking a bit too on the cartoonish side a bit, but yeah. The action looks pretty cool, and I do enjoy the animation, looks pretty good, decent, and I do feel like, while I admit this is more for kids in mind, but I still think it looks pretty good. I did feel like He-Man having more of a looking like having a Sentai-like team. Sure, it's kind of a thing, but I feel like He-Man is usually the more lone fighter, to be honest. No, aside from using his usual Battle Cat. looks good, looks kind of promising, and I do feel like this is going to apologize for anyone who not really like Revelations, and probably is serving as apologies to Revelations a bit. But I'm not gonna hold my breath and say it's going to be good. I would say I'll wait and see a bit. I'm gonna stay optimistic. I'm not gonna say it's going to be really amazing and pretty good, and it's gonna pretty much fix the He-Man friend. It's me. It's gonna and bring He-Man back on the map. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be full on back on the map, despite one of the animation studios did Troll Hunters, which, in my opinion, I still kind of recover from that ending. I still didn't recover from that ending of Rise of the Titans. Oh yeah, right. If you don't know, I still think the ending was I still think Rise of the Titans was a good movie. I just think the ending could have been a lot better. I could have just started more movies and franchises. Sorry about that. I tend to feel like I really wanted more something to be Marvel, but I do feel like this is going to be another reboot we're getting, and while I do feel like this is to serve as an apology for people who never saw, mostly for Revelations, this Let's which reviews were kind of decent, but still. But yeah, maybe if this does well, I could think Thundercats may come back with a better reboot, but still with a better reboot or something like a more akin to more of an adult reboot that isn't basically like Revelation, or maybe something like a more like an adult rated reboot. Unlike mostly, I don't think a sequel will work a bit because we already seen what happened, and maybe it can work, but I think we need to have the right crew members, staff, and everything else who works on the story well. So yeah, overall, I think this looks decent. It looks promising, and I do feel like this is going to probably fix up the franchise, and also probably fix up the franchise. But I'm not holding my breath for that. It's going to be. It's going to fix up the front. Yeah, get the. Maybe I would say maybe on that one. I'm just gonna wait and see. I'll wait until the reviews for the first season at least come out at least. I also hope there's no the Netflix branded LGBT. Yeah, sorry. Never forget what the last part I said. Sorry, I just feel like I want to watch. Yeah, there's a good reason why I started watching content a long time ago, but that's yeah, right. Other than it's never that much interesting, really much actually. Well, we'll wait and see on this like new interpretation of He-Man. Yeah, which is coming out surprisingly next week. So yeah, maybe I'll see like maybe the first 2 episodes and give my personal opinion. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Oh, okay, I may watch that, but thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye.